Hey guys, so it's been a month and a week since I bought the CLX 700. So I have just short of 2,000 miles on it now. So I've driven it for 600 miles. Let me give you an update on it about what I think and reliability and whatnot. Okay, so 600 miles basically it's 60 miles round trip a day. It's been snowing and raining a lot here, so the second that gets better, I will be riding this every day from basically Ogden, Utah to Salt Lake City. Okay. Mileage. I've tested my mileage. So I'm 220 pounds roughly. On cruise control, putting this thing between 78 and 80, I'm getting 42 to 43 miles to the gallon on the highway. So I've confirmed that several times. It's always consistently, when it's pure highway, 42 or 43 for me. So if you're lighter than me, good for you. I'm sure it'll be better. Um, Let me see here. What else can I show you about it? Okay, cruise control. Right here, I did find that cruise control will only go up to 80 miles per hour. So you cannot set it any higher than that, which I guess is kind of expected. Okay, so if you put it on cruise control at 80, you'll be going, it seems to go anywhere from 78 to 80 when you put it on cruise control. If it resists, gets wind resistance or going uphill, it slows down a couple miles per hour. But on flat ground, it'll make its way back up to 80 again. Okay, and I will say the 42 and 43 was actually in sport mode. It doesn't make a difference. It only makes a difference on fuel efficiency when you're really pounding on the throttle and sinking that thing all the way down. Okay, but just it doesn't make a difference on highway speeds. Okay, the here the gauge, the fuel gauge. For me, if I fill this all the way up to the very top, well, so basically the bottom, here, I'll show you. You can see fuel is right at the bottom of that ring down there, okay? It's all the way full. If I fill it that full, the fuel gauge right here will go all the way down at about 70 miles all the way on the last line, and then start to flash for my low fuel light somewhere between 85 and 90. So this thing holds 3.4 gallons. So with my miles on the highway, I should be getting easy 130, plus I have an additional 0.4 gallons after that. So I just went 42 or 43 times 3, and then I should have another 15 miles to go on that 0.4 gallons or whatever. So I thought that was a little bit early for the fuel light to come on, to be honest with you. Like, it kind of made me nervous. I was going to run out of fuel, but I just had to trust the math of my miles per gallon. And I hope it's 3.4. I'm pretty sure that's the capacity of this fuel tank. That's what I've read online. Okay. Okay. My one complaint and gripe with this bike, owning it for a month, I mean, overall, still absolutely love it. But I was reading online, the guy mentioned briefly about the blinkers turn off way too quickly. So driving it around town, or really it even seems like 30 miles per hour or less, the blinkers will stay on forever. Like you'll here, look, you'll click it so you can see it's on now, and it just stays on. Okay, but and I've tested this several times. If I'm going 40 to 50, I'll click it so the blinker's on, and then the blinker will blink 7.5 times, and then it just turns itself off. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the other one just comes on real quick and turns off. And it like, I don't understand why. And even more annoying, when you're going highway speeds, so 60 plus, you put this thing on, it flashes 3.5 times. So it goes blink, 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 and it just cuts off. I mean, that's not even enough time to cover the legal amount of time you're supposed to signal before you start changing lanes here in Utah, I'm pretty sure. So I've had to get in the habit of clicking it, and then every 2 seconds clicking it, clicking it, clicking it, while I'm switching lanes at highway speeds. I don't know why they said it that way. Like that is the dumbest feature on this bike. And I thought maybe it was faulty, but no, I've read other people complaining about this online. So, what the heck, CF Moto, dang good bike, but I don't know why you would ever think that was a good idea. So after I got rid of that rant, let's get in the background here. I love it, guys. I love it. I really do. You can tell I sound awful, and I don't know if it's because I still have body aches or whatever, but that seat makes my butt cramp like a lot. That 30-mile ride, like halfway through the ride, my butt cheeks are like asleep, and I have to like move from here. Sorry, I have to like move from this seat and put my butt up here just to get some different pressure points a little bit. So that might be because I'm sick, but that's just me being optimistic. Honestly, I think the seat just isn't as comfortable as I thought it was when I initially bought it. But please don't let me discourage you from buying one, because reliability is great. I just, as long as you're okay with doing click, click, click on your blinker. So anyway, okay, one last thing, and then I'll stop. Let me turn this off here. I added this shroud. I don't remember if I included that in the last video or not. So I got that from China. It took 2 weeks to get here. I got it on eBay. Oh man, what did it cost me? I think it was like $30 or something. I don't remember. But if you guys get one of these, get one that has like rubber lining that can stick to it on the other side. Because I will admit that this thing, it's probably that. I noticed that X, it's actually loose, this X cutout. So that X causes vibrations. You can hear the vibration while I'm driving, just from the engine making it make that sound, and that's kind of annoying, but I'd prefer to have this protection on here. And maybe you guys just buy a better one than I did. If you bought one with those rubber linings that you can stick to the other side, and it would separate, give some space between the shroud and the radiator, maybe a lot of those vibrations wouldn't make it to that X, so it wouldn't vibrate. Okay, all right guys, take care.